In this video, we discuss one of the lawsuits that an Alabama client filed against the debt buyer, the debt collector, LVNV. Also filed it against the collection law firm that had sued her, and against the credit reporting agency, Equifax. I'll give a little bit of background on this case. LVNV is a debt buyer. They filed a tremendous number of lawsuits in Alabama against Alabama consumers. And what we allege in this lawsuit, and you'll see there's a pretty long section where we go through kind of the background or the history of these debt buyer lawsuits. But they sue our client. She represents herself. She goes down to court. She wins her case. And that should have been the end of the matter. There should have been no further collection activity. Any credit reporting should have been immediately deleted, because when you win your case in Alabama, that means you do not owe the debt buyer any money on that account. But that's not what happened. Instead, the collection law firm, on behalf of LVNV, sent her a letter, and then another letter, saying, look, you owe this money. You owe this money to LVNV. You need to pay us. She did not owe the money to LVNV. And then our client took the order where she won her case, and she mails that off to Equifax and says, look, I got sued, I won my case, get this off my credit report. And Equifax, as it typically does, goes to LVNV, the debt buyer, and says, what do you want us to do? Because they're going to do whatever their client, whatever their customer, LVNV tells them. And LVNV says, oh, no. Don't take this off the credit report. You keep it on the credit report. So Equifax, as they normally do, they just parrot or repeat or do exactly what their customer tells them to do. They're not concerned about whether or not it should be on there, it should not be on there. So they keep it on there. So we sue LVNV, we sue Equifax, and we sue the collection lawyers for doing this. And if you'll notice, either below this video you'll see the actual text of the lawsuit, or if you're watching this on another website, there should be a link that you can click on to go to alabamaconsumerprotection.com, where we have the actual lawsuit copied in there, and you can read about this. And we do this for a couple of reasons. One, so that you know that if you're facing this type of conduct or misconduct, that you're not alone. Other people have dealt with this. And second of all, there are options. If LVNV or collection lawyers or Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, whoever it may be, if they're violating the law and they're harming you, then you may have the option to sue them. And it's amazing, when you sue these companies when they're doing the wrong thing, they very quickly want to come in and say, well, first of all, we didn't do anything wrong. We deny everything. And then they kind of go through a process where they say, well, maybe we did something wrong, but it didn't hurt you, and you're not entitled to any money. And then they go, well, maybe you're entitled to something. And this is a mental process that they go through. And when you file a lawsuit, what we always recommend people do is keep an open mind about resolving it, but always have in mind that ultimate goal of, unless there is a appropriate, reasonable settlement, then the case should go to trial. And now, of course, the allegations we've made in this complaint, LVNV, Equifax, the law firm, they would deny everything in here, say none of this happened, it's not true, or we didn't do anything wrong. So that's all it is, allegations. But we hope that this is helpful to you to at least get an example of what a lawsuit can look like against these types of companies. So we appreciate you watching this video, and we hope that you will learn some information reading this lawsuit. If you live in Alabama and have any questions, you can either contact us through the website, or you can pick up the phone and call us 205-879-2447. Thank you very much.